Welcome back to Stalking 201 class. Today's lesson: how to break into somebody's house when they are asleep and go through their things. Because, obviously, people don't get paranoid that that very thing is going to happen when they are alone in their houses. Their houses? Their homes, rather. You can tell I'm still sick. When they are alone in their homes at night. And it is quiet. And they have no fucking idea what that noise they just heard was in the hallway. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 16th, 1948. Standing in the kitchen, drinking coffee and admiring the view, I simply don't understand it. Who wouldn't want to see this every morning? That appears to be the great question of 451 Timberline Road. I slept very well last night. It's a good thing the previous owners left the house furnished. It was just about as quiet as anywhere I've ever been. The only sounds today are the ocean and a few birds. After I finish breakfast, I plan to begin my inspection. Later, I was inspecting the upstairs walkway to make sure the railing was sturdy when I saw something odd downstairs. I'm not certain I can describe what it was, and I've already talked myself halfway out of thinking it was anything all. I think that's supposed to say anything at all. It was probably just a trick of the light coming through those big windows. It looks like I've been spotted. Or someone before me has been spotted. What else could we find? Don't worry, little boy. I'm not going to hurt you, I promise. Because that didn't sound creepy at all. Look at that scenery. It's so beautiful and so peaceful. Almost makes up for the fact that we are searching through this house while everyone else is asleep. For what reason, we don't know. And I already went this way, god fucking damn it. From the desk of Harold Baxter, January 15th, 1948. Mr. Lowry finally gave in and agreed to let me inspect the house. I believe he simply grew tired of hearing me ask, although I think deep down he knows I'm correct. A property like this simply doesn't change hands every year or two without a reason. I noticed the pattern when I was cleaning out old files and this house kept coming up. It's changed owners 7 times in the last 13 years. I began digging, and not a single one of the sales was financially motivated. People just seem to keep deciding that they'd rather live somewhere else. Which doesn't add up in my mind. The view is striking. The isolation and privacy alone make it a great property. The remoteness can't be an issue. Certainly no one who can afford this kind of home needs to work for money. It's a mystery, but that's why I'm here. So apparently I'm not the only one that invaded, or maybe I'm just taking the role of the person that has been haunting this house for a set number of time. Perhaps I am a wandering spirit who died in this house, and my soul is trapped here for eternity, cursed to view the lives of the living that pass through this, I should say, well, pass through and live here for a certain period of time. As you can see, making me sick. God damn it, I need to learn to talk. Getting sick, as I was trying to say, makes me talk very strangely. What am I missing? I'm probably missing something. Let's go this way. Is there anything I'm supposed to be looking for? I love how it goes black and white at night, so it gives a sort of film noir scenery. Oh, I can whisper to them as they sleep. Oh god, this is where it begins. That isn't creepy at all, just going up to someone as they're sleeping and just whispering into their ears. The choice I made has an impact on what happens to everybody else. Poor Tommy had to play by himself, and Dan was forced to write his novel without having any clue what the fuck he was writing about. And the story continues.
Hiya, how's it going?
Going good.
I am a lamp. Where are you? Okay, let's just sneak up. Oh, I hear memories. There's a memory.
You can sleep with us.
What about Tommy?
Oh, I see. It's down here.
Writer's block turned into writer's fog or something like that. I never found my notebook. I guess it's just gone. Did we lose it in the move? Leave it at home?
It's behind your
I
desk.
ended up having Alice find
Well,
out
not your
about Scott and
desk.
Sarah by overhearing a phone call.
But your
That's awful.
dresser.
Having Alice eavesdrop on them completely kills the sympathy I've been trying to build for
Actually, I
her.
think it was a desk.
What a junk solution. But I had to get something
A
done and move
vanity.
on. I guess that was it. Hopefully I can come back and fix it later.
Whoop. Okay, let's... Ah, shit. I gotta become... Oh, and I was about to walk out and she would see me right away. Fuck, you got up.
Hey, Mommy.
I'm going to be a lot more careful this time so that I don't get caught. Uh-oh. Let's possess you first.
I'm checking to see if this is a folder.
I thought Tommy was sleeping with us.
Oh no. It's louder if I go this way. No.
I knew we should have eaten something with that wine last night. My head is killing me. It was totally worth it, though. We put on some music and hung out on the couch, all cuddled up like we were freshmen again. He didn't talk about his book once. We got a little too into a discussion about whose favorite band from college was still the best, and we accidentally woke Tommy up. We got him settled back down and decided to call it a night, too. Well, except for... I better not write about that part.
Oh, God. So you two got drunk and had a great time and completely ignored your son. Shame on both of you. Shame on both of you.
Hey, Mommy.
I hope you two are fucking ashamed of yourself. Tommy, I am so sorry I didn't make your father play a game with you. Where are you going? Let's go. Alright, you're gonna get a visit from me. You're gonna get a visit from me. Let's see what's going on. It's louder over here. So him and his dad.
Can Davy sleep over?
Let me call his mommy.
Wait. So I'm guessing he really wants to spend time with his father, but since his father and apparently his mother don't seem to give two shits about him, which is probably the result of me choosing to let the mother and father drink wine instead of having Dan play with his son. So now Tommy wants friends to come over. Let's hit tab. I have to search the house for more clues.
Okay.
Maybe there's something new in that journal. I hear footsteps. I'm not moving. Yes, you get up and leave. I have to look through your shit. What is this?
I took Tynan up on the book jam. He hasn't seen a word of my new book, and fresh eyes are priceless. He bailed me out on Tramer's Way. I hope he understands how much of that book worked because of him. I still remember when we were walking to the pond, and he had the idea about using newspaper clips and police reports. Of course, no matter how many times I tell interviewers it was his idea, they just keep giving me the credit. Maybe they just want the tidy auteur version. Oh well, can't change that. Let's just hope he has an idea for this one too. Friday can't get here soon enough.
Hey, honey, how's it going?
Good.
Guy. Probably not expecting to hear from me, were you? You know I'm all about surprises. Look, we're gonna head up to the coast next weekend. We're doing the drive from LA to Seattle. I have an interview up there on Tuesday, and Kelly has a friend who's gonna introduce her to some casting people from Vancouver. Can we crash at your place on the way up? We should be pulling through next Friday. I was thinking we could use it as an excuse to jam on our books. I want to see your new stuff, and I have a draft I want you to take a look at. I'm way beyond knowing what's good or not with my work, so I could really use your advice. And you know I'll give it to you straight about your new book. Is there a title yet? Could be an impromptu writer's workshop, I guess. Anyway, I think it'd be fun. Let me know. T. Hold on a minute, I am not done. Okay, so I'm missing something.
Hey, Mommy.
What's this? Honey, I'm sorry it's been so long since my last letter, but we've been all over the place. Have you gotten settled into that big house yet? I hope getting away from everything has been a help for you and Dan. I'm writing because, speaking of getting away, your father and I are going to take a road trip. I found some good AARP deals, and with your father only working part-time, it wasn't very hard to arrange time off. It's been too long since our last trip. I've always enjoyed changes of scenery, and as you're hopefully learning, it can be just the thing a marriage needs. Lord knows it's helped us. The trip won't take us close enough to the shore to come visit, I'm sorry to say, and if you write back, we'll be gone before your letter arrives. We'll call if one of our motels is long distance, but if we don't get a chance to call, send my love to Dan and Thomas. You know your father and I want the best for you all. Love, Mom.
Oh, I hope they're okay. We could work something out. Oh, I hope they're okay.
Whoops. Blue sheets. Since I completely made Tommy's life a living hell. Let's go find those blue sheets. There they are. I don't give a shit if Dan and Linda will be disappointed. They completely fucking ignored their son. That's not something you're supposed to do. So, fuck you both. Going with Tommy this time. Fucking done with both of them.